Hi guys, it's Keith with Arkenberg Farms. As you can see, in my sun hemp forest, it is about 8 foot tall right now because I am 6 foot and that is way over me. It's just starting to bloom, so it's about time to take this baby down and get it set for winter, get it decomposing for next year. And to do that, use my tractor, my little brush hog here. Let me show you. So, my little sun hemp forest here. If you don't know what sun hemp is, kind of looks like that. That's just a little offshoot off the side of it. It's real soft. You can just break it, pops right off. Got a nice, will it grab it? Maybe. Yeah, there we are. Nice central little core on it. It's not too tough around the outside. This plot right here has been growing since, planted it 90 days ago. Check out the video cover crop cycling. You can see where I mowed off the wheat that was here that I cover cropped over last winter and put this in. It's just regular sun hemp. I inoculated it with a legume inoculant, and right now is about the perfect time to cut it off. I've been reading up on it. This is the first time I've ever planted it, and it says 60 to 90 days is when you want to cut it. You want to cut it right about 6 foot, which it got a little bit over that. And also, the other note was, cut it before it flowers, because the stalks get more thick and harder to cut with a brush hog. But so far, they're not too fibrous. The great thing about this is it should, get that back out of my face there, should produce about 100 pounds of nitrogen per acre, an equivalent amount of carbon to help break down the carbon and nitrogen ratio just right. And we get down here on the floor, there's really not too much growing down in here once we get into the depths of it. I mean, let me turn you around. There's a few weeds growing in here, but not very many. I mean, we got, it looks like a tree, some kind. We got this fun little spreader weed. Looks like we got some more little undergrowth back there. A little bit of grass here and there. Dandelion. Not really much anything. Sort of surprising. Now, the key to this stuff is, I'll have to grab another one. Let me pause it real quick. I'll show you what they look like when they're fixing the nitrogen. Now, since sun hemp is part of the legume family and it was inoculated, kind of hard to see, but right, let me get something to point at it. Right there. There we go. Let me get closer. There we are. Right there are the nodules that are producing nitrogen. And if I come over to this one, there's actually a really large cluster right there. Those are all nitrogen fixing nodules and producing nitrogen. They're actually all over the roots. I've gotten some out cleaner, but it's just so dry right now that when I pull them out, they all stay in the ground. But that right there is gold. I mean, that is just amazing, the amount of nodules right there. I've never actually seen a clump that large before. But that's what we're looking for. So, I'm going to mow this down, get rid of this jungle, and hopefully have a bunch of nitrogen and carbon for next year for whatever I want to do with this crazy place I'm in. So the idea with the tractor here is I got the brush hog set up on here, and I've got it set very high. I've got this as high as I can actually get it with this tractor. So I've got the side about 6 inches off the ground. I've got it up as far as it goes, and the wheel on the back moved down far enough to get it up as high as it can go. That way, I did this yesterday, just test run. I get it real good, knock down and kill, and then later I can come back through and then mow it down further and kind of grind it up more. Because right now, I think we're doing real good for what we want. Probably come back later in the fall and get the pure grind on it, because right now it's still really stocky. But the good thing is it's knocked over and dead. That's the main thing we're looking at this point. So I'm going to get started and I'll show you a little bit of footage of me knocking it down. So here's a before picture. Each one of these blocks are an acre. So we got an acre here, and we have another acre here on the other side of the path. I'm going to knock down that one first. See how long it takes me. Well, I completed one pass. Let me tell you, it's going to be just about as exciting as watching paint dry for me to do this, but I'll do a couple action shots for you. Let me show you right here. Like I said, riveting entertainment, driving in circles and mowing and mowing and mowing with my little 4-foot brush hog. But I just thought of a really cool thing I can do with this. I can plant a block like this. As it comes up, use a lawnmower and make a corn maze. But it'll be a sun hemp maze, and it'll stay green all year round. So like most corn mazes, you get in here and everything's just completely dead all around you. But if I have an actual pathway mowed through it, everything's green around. So, might be plans for the future. Got a lot of plans around here. Just slowly working my way through them. So, I'll do a time lapse, run around some circles. I don't know. Gotta do something to fill up some time, but okay, it was about a half hour mowing, which was condensed down into about 30 seconds of time lapse there. But what I've been noticing is this stuff really doesn't attract very many bugs. I'm seeing the occasional grasshoppers, not much else inside of here. They're not really overtaken by anything. There's a few more weeds as I get further in that I'm finding, but not too bad. It's choked pretty much everything out. So I'm going to keep at it and keep working. So I'll show you the before. So here's a before picture. Now the full after. So I hope you all like what you saw here today. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all. Have a good day. Starting.
Go!
Ready?